Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Jalen, and welcome back to another video, baby. Now, today I'm bringing y'all something real different. We're gonna take a step to the right side real quick. The right side. I don't know how that's gonna look to y'all. My bad. What I'm saying is, we finna do something completely out of our normal. I came across this video. It's by Grand Thumb. Not sure if I ever spoke on this, but I am a big gun guy. I like guns, you know what I'm saying? I like to watch things about guns. I like to go to the range, shoot guns, stuff like that. I wanted to see this video because it says we tested how deadly 10mm autos are, and the thumbnail looked crazy, so I just wanted to check it out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to see. Let's try it, you know what I'm saying? So let's see what's going on. Alright, this look crazy. Like, off of goddamn just looking at the pause screen, this shit look crazy. Alright, let's do it, y'all.
Communism is wrong.
Damn. 10mm auto versus human.
Uncertain times. Wishy-washy science. Cheaters on Call of Duty. What can be trusted?
Cheaters on Call of Duty.
I'll tell you what can be trusted. Grand Thumb Science. In uncertain times, we bring you hard evidence and real facts. And today, we're going to be proving a very controversial topic, and that is, we're going to be testing how deadly 10mm is. I hope you will join us as we test the deadliness of 10mm.
Alright, let's see how deadly this shit is then. I know it's 10 crazy though. Okay. Alright, I see what y'all got going on. What the fuck is this?
What we're talking about.
All right.
10mm, if you're not familiar with it, is actually very interesting. You see, in the 1980s, the FBI got into a shootout, and 9mm LMAO performed very terribly. And the FBI realized that they needed a more powerful caliber to shoot through windshields and otherwise infringe on rights. So they sought out the civilian world because a round very similar to 10mm is being developed by Jeff Cooper and multiple other people. Long story short, 10.
If you ain't got a beverage, make sure you get a beverage. I got me a vitamin water, tropical mango. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the gym as of recently. I've been in the gym. It's been amazing. I'm not gonna lie. So maybe y'all see a body change soon. Hopefully, maybe a gym vlog. If y'all down for that, just let me know.
Millimeter auto was developed. It's actually a pretty cool name. I feel really cool saying it. But my favorite part about the 10mm auto story is that the round has some recoil behind it. It's actually a fairly powerful round. And the weak soy boy feds actually couldn't shoot it well, so every FBI agent that qualified with a 10mm was shooting really terribly. So what happened is the FBI then asked them to, make it a little bit not as snappy, don't shoot as hard because we have weak wrists, and we actually came up with the 40 Smith & Wesson. So the 40 Smith & Wesson is actually just a 10mm with a shortened case, since they don't need as much powder in there, since their federal agents could not shoot it.
I'm learning a whole bunch today.
The 40 has a big history because now it's not even the 40, it's the 40.
It's a 40. Actually, what they call the 40 Smith & Wesson? They call it the 40 short and weak. But right here, we
short and weak. Lord
Jesus. Center, M&P 2.0 in 10mm auto. You see that, Micah?
Yeah, it's tight.
That's tight as fuck. Here's an unfortunate fact for you. If you're buying 10mm auto, most companies that are making it actually aren't loading it to the full specifications. You're actually getting a round that is only marginally more powerful than a 40 Smith & Wesson short and weak. So it's actually quite a travesty. However, many defensive companies do make full power 10mm loads. And today we are using Underwood. We love them quite a bit. Their ammunition rocks, and we are going to be taking a look at two different rounds. We're going to see which one works best, and then we're going to compare it in a ballistic dummy. We're going to be comparing this directly with a 9mm shooting the famous, how does Charlie say it?
Gold Spear Dot.
Gold Spear Dot, Spear Gold Dot, which is an absolute killer when it comes to 9mm. So right here, we have the 10mm auto, 135 grain jacketed hollow point, 1,600 feet per second. Spicy. Then, of course, we have the incredible 180 grain XTP that stands for Extreme Terminal Performance or Extreme Terminal Penetration. Penetration being the big word. Jacketed hollow point, 1,300 feet per second. We're gonna see which does best, and it will be compared directly to 9mm LMAO, and we're gonna see how it does.
I'm interested, very interested.
Absolutely obsessed with 10mm. Like, they will live and die on that hill, but I don't think they shoot, so they'll probably die on that hill.
Oh, damn.
Fine.
Sorry.
Okay. I brought you a 9mm.
What the fuck is that? Who this nigga think he is? That shit is clean.
Right here we have a Beretta 92 FS from Blackbeard's Custom.
I'm not gonna lie, in my head I'm thinking Beretta, but I didn't want to say it and be wrong.
This is the coolest pistol I've literally ever owned. If you've seen Romeo plus Juliet, this is it. Right here we have the 9mm Spear Gold Dot, 124 grain. Next to it we have the guy she told you not to worry about, the 10mm 135 grain jacketed hollow point. 135 grain jacketed hollow point, 10mm, 1,600 feet per second. Ready?
Yep.
1,600 frames per second.
Even with a comp, that was something.
I think the motherfucker went straight through. No, I could be wrong.
It dumped every single ounce of energy in like the first half of the gel block. That's crazy transfer
Bro,
of energy.
I would even say like the first quarter
Jesus.
of the gel
Dude,
block.
come look at this right here.
That's like right at the entrance.
So, giant 10mm hole right there in the entrance, and that whole thing began to fragment immediately.
Where's the
Petals
bullet?
peeled right off, right on impact. You could see all the wound tracks, and you could see how big that temporary cavity was. That makes it a little bit easier to incapacitate somebody if you're a little off from a major vessel. And then you can see the slug. The slug itself traveled a good distance in.
Oh shit, it's
and
right there.
Continued to fragment and expand, and then came to a rest about halfway through.
Okay, I see.
I'm really interested to see what the 180 grain is going to do at this point. Okay, now we have the 180 grain XTP, Extreme Terminal Performance, which is a hornety projectile. I'm sorry. I'll grow up.
All right, I'm curious to see what the recoil is going to be like on this.
Let's see, dude. You ready?
Send it.
Okay, we have 180 grain XTP jacketed hollow point.
Come on.
Back up.
Yep.
It's not bad. It doesn't look too bad. Snappy for sure.
I don't even know if I want to shoot that.
That euthanized the dog in me, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, it came out the other end. I seen that one. Oh.
To be clear, I anticipated recoil on the first one. It went super low. That thing is stout, but more importantly, that had crazy penetration and crazy cavitation, as you can see in the
Easy
slow-mo.
penetration.
Let's take a look and see how we did here. So the wound tracks aren't as crazy big. Do you want to come in and zoom in on these?
Yeah.
The wound tracks aren't as crazy big as the 135 grain. I'm going to owe that to the speed of the projectile. But what it lost in there is certainly made up
Wow.
for in temporary cavity, and the wound channel is still incredibly impressive. And not to mention, it went through the entire gel block. This is
the
kind of
whole
what I would
thing.
default
What the
to in
fuck?
a defensive scenario, and the reason I'm saying that is penetration.
What he say them rounds was called
in a defensive
again?
Scenario, especially
I might
with
need to
codes,
hop
wind
on
shields.
those.
This thing is not going to care. And I'm guessing with a good winter,
But I'm just saying, not right now. In a year, in 3
You
months.
never know when you're getting like transverse shots.
I am on
versus
probation.
straight through. That's got the power behind.
I don't want no problems. I'm just watching videos on guns. I don't own no guns. I swear to God, if y'all watching, leave me alone.
Behind it. Right here we have some factory 10mm that is loaded. Well, see for yourself. If that's 10mm, then why is it loaded to 40 SAMI specs? You're being cheated. Let's see how LOL 9mm
What the fuck?
124 grain Spear Gold Dot. The
That gun is so clean.
Around a 9mm. Ready?
Yep.
Oh, it came out the other end and got dragged back in.
Yeah. 9mm feels like a toy now. But the performance of the Spear Gold Dot is really good, especially for the recoil that you get out of that round. So let's take a look at the wind track right here. So first off, it traveled all the way to the end. We actually have the slug right there, and I'll pull that out in just a second. But if we start at the entrance right here, we can see we certainly had expansion. You can see in the slow-mo, the expansion was there as well.
Hell yeah.
Not nearly as energetic as the 10mm, but still excellent performance. It might seem like super weak, like it didn't really do well, but that is wonderful terminal performance from a 9mm round. Okay, just pulling the slug out. We have Charlie to be weird about it, so it's actually much more science related. And right there, we have the perfect opening. Wow, that ballistic dummy definitely got rocked. Probably a permanent injury. You know, maybe if he had good representation, he would be okay, but he doesn't. But you know what? You could have good legal representation.
Is this an ad, bro?
Is sponsored by.
All right.
Now, right here, we have one of our volunteers. This is a ballistic dummy from Ballistic Dummy Lab. It is a pretty good approximation of the human body. We have bone, organ, fluids. Bullets do weird things when they strike these different parts of the body. So this does a fairly good job of showing what it could look like. It's not a one-to-one, but it's, what do we say, Micah? We say good enough
for government work.
For government work. There you
have
it.
For government work.
The first shot, 135 grain, jacketed hollow point from the 10mm through the upper chest. Then we'll do the 180. 135 grain, jacketed hollow point.
Damn!
Oh.
Broke that bone.
Look at that expansion. You see that flowering?
It's immediate.
It's
almost like surface contact, and it just starts to flower.
What's interesting to me is you can see it shattered 2 ribs right there. Not from direct contact, but
just
simply by
sheer,
getting close enough to the
just
wound
that
cavity.
sheer
This is why
force.
that temporary wound cavity and the permanent are just so important.
Holy
And it went straight through the lung, and you can see it destroyed the lung. You see the amount of bleeding there. Then, of course, we have a lot of internal bleeding. What's crazy to me is that all those ribs
came out the back
and still almost exited. That is a psychotic amount of power being dumped into a human body. That is death right there.
Oh yeah, he gone.
Not much that's gonna save you outside of like some type of healer's magic. What's the spell?
You could just drink a health potion.
Yeah, the health potion.
The spell, ain't no spell. It's food. You get some food, eat it, he be straight.
Skyrim's.
Oh God.
My friend decided to try to use a necromancer spell, and apparently we contaminated the crime scene because that spell uses a lot of glitter.
180 grand.
What the fuck? $180,000. Ooh, fuck.
Do you see that? So it hit straight. It hit straight through that rib and just disintegrated. You see how much is missing? It cracked up through the sternum.
Shit.
It still broke this collar, this upper rib right here. Looks like the lower rib was cracked too. Let's see the back. Oh, dude, it had enough power to shatter the scapula.
Oh fuck! What the fuck is a scapula, bro? What did you say? Wow!
Oh!
Good shot. Said time to hit it from the back.
The 135, I can't believe how big it opens up. Look at those petals coming off.
Jesus Christ!
Permanent wound cavity.
Look at that blood flow.
The craziest handgun round to date.
Cut is gone.
Official expansion.
We fired a lot from like 44 Magnum to 500 Smith & Wesson, but this is a huge wound cavity for what we have, like just a semi-automatic, rimless cartridge.
Hit a nigga with a 10 mil.
I cannot believe that. So it went straight through the gut. We impacted off the spine, shattered the spine, and you can see the slug is kind of stuck in the spine right there. So you're never walking again. That's it. 180 grain XTP. Dude.
That one seemed like it went out the back.
Yeah, it looked like it came out the back. Hell yeah, look at that. Damn, straight through.
Perfect star pattern.
Oh my
I have
God.
never seen that large of a permanent wound cavity from a handgun. That looks like a shotgun slug.
That is insane.
Oh, it went straight. You could see the hole in the spine. There's a slug.
It
right
went
there.
through the spine. Damn.
Okay, after reviewing the high speed, we actually did have complete jacket separation, and the lead slug itself did exit. I cannot believe that amount of power.
Wow.
That blows me away.
That's crazy as fuck.
A good question is going to be, what is it like with follow-up shots? We have 2 comped weapons. Both you could consider them performance-type weapons.
Okay.
How fast will it take me to do a bill drill with full power rounds with both of them? Next up is going to be bill drill. 6 rounds in under 2 seconds at 7 yards. It's going to be, I'm guessing, significantly easier with the 9mm. I actually haven't shot this particular one much because it's so beautiful, but here we are. And then we'll be using full power 180 grain 10mm, and we'll see what the time difference is.
This shit's gonna be crazy.
If I'm actually trying to make good hits, slower. I haven't shot 10 mil enough, dude. I'm not.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes. All right, you ready?
You don't know. Damn!
Full power 10 mil. Bill drill.
Damn! He told that.
Not too bad.
But slower.
I had to focus pretty hard on that. Mikey, you gotta try it once.
I've only fired one round through this thing, so. Jesus! You gotta shift your grip almost halfway through that.
Communism is wrong.
Damn! That's thumbnail, gang.
What's your 2 cents?
Sorry, I was looking at the mountain. I'm bought in, dude. I'm 100% in. I'm carrying this, dude. Tell me anybody's gonna get up.
No one's getting it.
Tell me anybody is gonna get up.
15 different 10 millimeter rounds.
He said 15 different 10 mils. That's
10
crazy.
millimeter non-comped, so we can see the full power recoil, because I'm probably not gonna carry the comp version.
Damn. It's not considering that it's not that bad, but you gotta have some strength behind you if you gonna
I felt that a
goddamn.
lot more. The stippling is great. I love M&Ps, but I felt that a lot more compared to the comp, which makes sense. Of course.
Man.
Next up, we have the absolute polar opposite. We have a comp Sandhawk from Nighthawk.
That's 10-2? That shit look clean as fuck.
Just does not
Nice
recoil.
airsoft, dude.
Yeah, that's an airsoft gun right there.
That shit is
Unfortunately,
fire.
Calibers. When it comes to the Grand Thumb crew, the thing that really matters to me is that you train. If you're not carrying your gun, it doesn't matter. People are like, oh, I carry like a 45 or 10 millimeter. I'm like, cool, do you like carry it to the gym? They're like, no, it's too big. Cool, I would rather you carry a 380 to the gym, at least have something on you. The gun left in your nightstand is worth nothing. Make sure that you carry. Make sure that you are training with your firearm, otherwise it's not gonna matter. 10 mil, super cool, great performance. If you don't train with it, guess what? You're gonna suck and you're gonna miss.
Yeah.
Train. That is the only thing I will tell you about this, other than
I think
10 millimeter got that dog and it will euthanize other
I
dogs.
think, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. Hey, man, that was an interesting ass video. I like that. I ain't gonna lie. If y'all enjoyed today's video, man, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. You already know what the vibes is. I ain't gonna lie, that video was fire. Grand Thumb, you might get some you might get some more reactions out of me. I might have to goddamn go back to your catalog. That was a nice little video you had there. Now I hope the viewers, I hope y'all enjoyed that. You know what I'm saying? I know it's different. I know it's not no horror. I know we normally generally do horror. Trust me, promise. We gonna keep the horror going. That's never going anywhere. Trust me. I just wanted to branch out. See, you know what I'm saying? I like to watch different stuff too. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to show y'all that. So, like I said before, if y'all enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm your guy. I'm gonna catch you. Peace.